This is Michael Williamson at the MCG in Melbourne, welcoming you to the 1971 Grand Final. St Kilda versus Hawthorn. The umpire is Peter Shields. David Parkin of Hawthorn won the toss, and the Hawks are kicking down to the Richmond end. But it's the Saints going into attack. John Bonney with the ball. Tries to screw it around, but it's blocked. Oh, there's a kick in danger. And the free kick will go to Angus. Here's a go now for Stuart Trott. He forces the ball wide to the wing position. Misses the runner, but however, Keddy's in there too. But it's St Kilda going forward as the ball is driven by Colling. They fly high. It bounces awkwardly. Whoa! And over they go as Big Carl comes through. It's a free kick going Hawthorn's way. Position. Ron Barassi, a very tense opening.
Well, it's a typical grand final opening, Mike. Very scrambly and a few mistakes already being made, which is only natural.
Throw in. Minot gets a tap away there. Players go to the ground. It's going to Angus of Hawthorn. Puts his feet into it straight away. Back into the centre of the MCG. Oh, mark there dropped by Heath, but he recovers well. Heath now down forward. Here's a go. Hudson Murray behind him. Hudson's marked. Hudson's marked. Kicking down to the Richmond end. The rain coming down now at the MCG. Peter Hudson, 4 goals to go to break the record. But more important, kicking Hawthorn towards a premiership. The kick's on its way. It's a beautiful kick. He's put it through. He's put it through. 2.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bobby Skilton, comment from you.
It's a sign of a real champion, Mike. There's no more pressure than that first goal of any grand final.
And there'll be a throw-in on the half-forward flank.
I've noticed that Len Hawthorn is broken down already. He's limping in the goal square.
Bad luck for the Hawks. Throw-in takes place. Taken by Smith now. Both rovers sharking well. Kick down forward. There's Big Carl. The ball beats him. Here's a go for Theodore. He mishandles it. He tries a left foot snap. He's put it through. First goal to St Kilda. Right on the 7-minute mark.
Ken Beck, of course, and that's why the reason Beck was put on the bench for insurance in case of Hawkins' breakdown. We might see a change any moment on this one.
It doesn't look too good. Let's hear from Bob Skilton.
There's the bounce in the centre. It comes out wide. It's kicked further out towards the wing. John Manzie leading in the race for the ball. Out they come towards the boundary. Manzie being shepherded by Judson. All the ground in front of him at this stage. His short pass across towards the coming in over the top then was Lee Matthews. Hit Smith very hard, took the mark. Now he plays on to Robert Day. Day drives the ball down towards the half-forward line. Up goes Kevin Heath from behind and takes a well-judged mark. He handballs it. There's Mark. Mark is it right into the square. It bounces and it goes through for 1 point only.
Bonnie's also limping at this stage too.
There's the throw-in. It's Minot and Scott. Up they go. Neither player can get a clear knock. It comes down to Travis Pays. He kicks it further out towards the half-forward line, and Alan Davis leads in the race. And there'll be a free kick to Davis in the back. Davis plays on and kicks down towards the pocket where there's Hawken and Dinwich. Hawken's been in a little bit of trouble here, but they play on and it's cleared by Robert Day of Hawthorn.
It's a dead set free to Dinwich then, not seen.
It did look that way, Mike. Rice of Hawthorn fumbling the ball and takes it over the line and out of bounds.
I think Peter Shields must be as nervous as anybody associated with the grand final.
If he wasn't, Mike, there's a chance to see an easy free kick, perhaps calm his nerves down.
Scott to take it. Scott now of Hawthorn to the wing position on the member stand side. Through comes Big Al. Martello of Hawthorn. Martello down forward. Through came Murray there. The ball knocked away. Looks like Murray's in a bit of trouble. They go through. Hudson's bowled over and Hudson's hurt. Looks a bit groggy, Ron Barassi.
It does, Mike, but even when he's fully fit, he always looks a bit sluggish and slack. I wouldn't be fooled one bit by this. He's a pretty big frame.
I'll tell you what, his legs don't look too hot from
No
here.
worries, I bet he puts it through, Mike.
Let's see whether he does. He's kicked one, Peter Hudson. Up he comes now. He's a bit steadier coming up the kick. Got that one the hard way. He kicks. Oh, it's well offline. It's gone out towards the pocket on the outer side. They fly Heath. No mark. Taken there by Judson. Judson out of the half-back flank on the outer side. There's a mark.
Injury's been occurred now for 2 or 3 minutes and it looks too bad for him to continue.
Lee Matthews with the ball. There's Bob Murray there, number 6. Hand pass across to Crimmins. Crimmins down forward. It beats everybody over the boundary line. There'll be a throw-in in the forward pocket for Hawthorn, but the ball is being brought back. Or is it?
Hudson's going to take the kick downfield.
The fellas with a rake and clear those off.
They're still coming over the fence, though, as he's trying to kick, Mike. That's the whole problem.
Up comes Hudson now. He's only 15 yards out. He's gone right across the face of goals, out of bounds on the full.
Well, I would say that he should put Brazanko to full back, not Lawrence, but we'll wait and see what happens. Robert Day on the half-back flank, kicking toward the centre of the ground where Elliott had the chance. He can't get to it yet. Judson's there for St Kilda. Can't pick up. Oh, Brazanko using weight and not using it. That's scientifically picked up by Angus. It's a long kick up toward Hudson. Lawrence spoils very well. Hudson recovers quickly. So does Lawrence. That's Lawrence being held, appealing and being paid the free kick. Barry Lawrence going on to Peter Hudson in that encounter, coming out with the free kick. There's a lot of noise. There's the kick down toward Ditterich. Manzi with the run of it now. He can't pick up yet. He's still having trouble. He's juggling it. Good hand pass by Manzi. Could put Theodore in trouble. He was caught but got it out quickly enough to Bonnie. Bonnie now straightens up. Shoots one to Murray. Murray in the forward pocket. A hand pass to Manzi. Manzi straightens up and misses. Right across the face of goal once again. Johnny Manzi had the opportunity to steady, put in the short one and steady right up, but let fly and missed.
Don Barassi, it looks as if it's play on at all costs from both teams.
Oh, well, in that case, Mike, it was the only thing to do. It's a good hand passing, which gave the man clear.
Stewie Trott would be 55 yards out, kicking from the flank position on the outer side to the scoreboard end goal. Puts a skip in, puts it on its way. It's a long kick, it's going to be close. Couldn't be any closer, it's through. It's through. You notice they've switched wings. Ma has come on to the member stand wing, and Rice has gone to the outer wing. Down forward, Hudson couldn't hold it. Keddy comes in there. Keddy battles away, rushes opponents aside. A left foot pass. Hudson, he's forward in a one-hander. So he's got one. The rain is pouring down here at the MCG as Hudson comes up. Concentrating. He kicks. He's missed it. It's off the side of his boot. Out of bounds on the full. Ron Barassi, you think he may be worrying too much, a bit too tight?
Well, contrast to what I said before, Mike, that knock may have affected his leg muscles in some way, but he's put in 3 poor kicks now.
Down the mark. Nobody can take it though, and Bustle of Hawthorn leads in the race for the ball. He doesn't bother to steady, but he finds his man in Leon Rice. Rice again plays on, kicks it at the man. It's fumbled by Ross Smith. Scott picks it up. A short kick down. Nobody can take the mark. It goes towards Matthew. Matthew's in the man. He's fumbling. A quick kick out. It goes towards Hudson and Lawrence. But Lawrence leading Hudson. Playing right in front. Beautiful piece of play by Lawrence. He bounced the ball once. Then he's now on the half-back flank. And with a long kick in towards the centre, we'll find Glenn Elliott to secure the centre man. Great play by Lawrence. Elliott now drives the ball wide. There's Davis leading in the race for the ball. Beautiful defensive play by Kelvin Moore. Neil Brazanko with a long kick down towards half forward. Up they fly. Scott just doesn't try to mark. Puts it away. It comes down to Barry Green. He hooks it over. Everybody beats everybody. Murray, Beck. Bob Murray has been transferred out to the other end of the ground. He's in the man at the moment. It'll be in the back to Murray. And we might find the St Kilda fullback kicking a goal. In comes Murray. Beck on the mark. Murray's offline. It's 1 point only. One that St Kilda would have liked to have gotten there.
I see some desperate tackling going on.
Yes, Mike, well, both sides specialise in desperation and even play, close play, and it's going to be hard to kick goals quickly and score in a free manner.
Hawthorn now going forward, down towards Hudson. Oh, a bit lucky to get out of that, St Kilda. Hudson got it in the back, but he kicks down and he kicks through. There's his second. A fantastic recovery. Fantastic recovery. Oh, Ron Barassi, what have we got to say about that?
What have I got to say about that? Well, that was a great kick.
Be looking for a mark from Breen or one of his teammates further downfield. That's Ken Beck flying behind Breen. Davis with the opportunity. It's been tapped on by Rice. It's been kicked out by Scott. A chance for Manzi. Manzi picks up and the siren's out.
The end of the first quarter of the night. At the MCG, it's umpire Peter Shields. Ben the ball starting the second quarter of the 1971 Grand Final. He's on the half-forward flank on the outer side. Kicks in towards centre half-forward. Plenty of opposition there. Whoa, that's getting it tough. Why not got it the tough way? And Don Scott, a redoubtable opponent.
Peter Shields to pull it up only 20 yards out from goal. Hawthorn kicking towards the scoreboard. In it comes a tap down towards Crivens. Crivens fires. It's a goal from Peter Crivens.
Wonderful piece of judgment there, Mike. Elliott, he again fumbles. It's hand passed over by Robert Day. Nobody can handle it cleanly at the moment, but it's kicked right down towards the half-forward flank where Heath does a diving mark and it's paid. Kevin Heath right on the half-forward flank. Around he comes towards Hudson and Lawrence. Lawrence puts it away, but Crimmins comes in. Crimmins kicks the ball long. It's Rice going leading in the game. Rice, it drops a chest mark. He couldn't quite hold it. Looked an easy one for Rice, but he fumbled.
Rombarassi, a truly pressure game.
Yes, Mike, it's not a good game to watch because it's close conditions, close tackling and also the fumbling, of course, because of the rain. But still...
Not good to watch, you're joking.
It's not good football to watch, Mike. Let's face it, isn't it?
Beautiful struggle to watch.
Oh, of course, and that's why grand finals are always great.
Down it comes to Robert Day. Day now drives forward. Up they go. It's Cowboy Neal once again, taking a very timely, safe defensive mark. And it's on St Kilda's half-forward flank. They're kicking down to the Richmond end. Big Carl goes up there with Beck. It comes down here towards Crimmins. Crimmins gets a hurried kick in. As Ron Barassi pointed out, it isn't pretty football, but look at that. How'd you like to be the meat in the sandwich? Oh, Jeffrey. It'd be a nightmare for an umpire.
I don't know about Ron Barassi. This is where you make up all your mistakes in these sort of games, and by gee, you make a few of them too, and it comes out here. St Kilda going forward, and the Green going in there with bustle. No one takes them apart and tries. Dickens comes out with the ball. A right foot kick in the goals. What is it?
It's a free kick.
Free kick.
Hawthorn's way.
Behind the play, it must have been. It was a Hawthorn player pushing a Hawthorn player.
There's the bounce of the ball. Martello gets it down. It comes to Bonnie. Bonnie does a poor kick out towards Crimmins. Crimmins recovers. Swings around. A left foot in towards Heath. Hudson knocked away by Lawrence. Comes down towards Kenny. Here's Bob Kenny now. He gets it. Puts it down to the ground. Matthews comes in. Hooks it over into the goal square. Up they fly. Nobody can take the mark. It's Colling who comes in and clears for St Kilda. Leon Rice, the Hawthorn wingman, comes in, fumbles the ball over the line and out of bounds on the half-forward flank.
Bremner now back in towards the centre of the MCG. The excitement is high here in the 1971 Grand Final. Tempers are frayed everywhere as Trott comes out with the ball. Trott tries a short one into Bonnie. He marks, but just, and Big Carl comes in to protect him.
He marks this at centre-half forward, Mike, and that's where Breen's been shifted from. Alan Davis is out to centre-half forward.
Bonnie's kick now down towards Barry Breen, who's at full forward, but have a look at it, completely swamped. Ross Smith comes through. Can he get his boot to it? No. Paws through for one behind. Murray's coming off. There's Stephen Ray. Here's Bob Murray. What a wonderful player. What bad luck for him. But there's St Kilda going forward now. The ball's at centre-half forward. Breen comes in. Almost unloaded by Russell. Oh! Could be a free kick to Barry Breen. What do you think, Jeff Crouch?
There's no doubt about that whatsoever.
Bob Murray, how disappointed he must be. Down to the ground it comes here. In St Kilda's scoring zone. Theodore now tries a hand pass. Taken by Manzi. Manzi snaps. He's put it through.
And looks like Peter Shields. There he is. He's going to pull it up.
What about our director, Alf Potter, and our cameraman? They were right onto that. They sensed something was going to go on. And it damn near did, I can tell you. Jeff.
They don't miss much. And here goes Barry Breen. In there with Moore over the back of him. And Breen will come out with a free kick in the back. Breen can kick this one. Breen's only 65 yards out. St Kilda 2 points in front. Breen comes up. The kick's on its way. It's a beautiful looking kick. Oh-ho! He's done it.
23 minutes into the second quarter.
Mike, I think this is the first time during the whole match, almost two quarters, the two quick goals have been scored in succession by the one side. I wonder if it's going to be a break.
Within 2 minutes of each other. Up they go in the centre. The ball knocked away. It's going up into Hawthorn's territory. Goal almost taken by Heath. I'm about to say taken, but he didn't get it cleanly. Kick by Marr. Out comes Hudson. Oh, in the back. In the back, there is no shadow of doubt.
Kick late because he's so quick. He turns his back the last moment and gets these sort of things.
149 goals up. He is 20 yards out on a slight angle. 149 goals up. Kicking to the scoreboard end. He kicks. 150. There's his third. Just on the 24-minute mark.
It's the first time that he's been able to get a break. He can't get the ball clear, though. It breaks out towards Marr. Ross Smith whips in, though, and takes it. Kicks it down towards Big Carl. Carl plays on around the wing. Swings the ball in towards centre-half forward where Johnny Bond no further out than the last one he kicked. He drives it right in towards the goal square. He's offline and 1 point only.
The other side of the ground. Up they go. Big Carl in front. The ball comes to ground. Elliott's in there. No one takes it. Now they do. Goes forward from Neil. Right into the centre of the ground. Up goes Bremner. No mark. It comes forward where Stephen Ray comes in. A left foot kick towards the Barry Breen. He slips. He's trying to get away with Bustle. He does so now with a hand pass. Hand pass out towards Stephen Ray, who brought it up towards goals with Ray. Punched away, though, by Parkin. Through the goals. Good play by David Parkin.
Hawthorn's half-forward flank on the outer side. There's the siren ending the second quarter. Umpire Peter Shields raises the ball aloft, signifying the start of the third quarter of the 1971 Grand Final. It's St Kilda going forward from the boot of Alan Davis.
Up to the forward area, Bonnie for the big climb. Bonnie comes back towards the ball. He's caught by Bustle too high. And Bonnie will get the free kick. St Kilda leading by 2 points.
John Bonnie puts it on its way. It's swinging around. It's close. It's through. 30 seconds. 30 seconds into the third quarter. Bobby Skilton, a great lift.
In the centre of the ground. Shields bounces the ball again. It's Minot and Scott. Minot gets the ball down to Ditteridge. He can't get it clear. Elliott does a short kick down where Rice of Hawthorn picks the ball up. He plays on and drives the ball further down towards centre half forward. It's back at the back of the pack. It's Matthews who hand passes over towards Peter Hudson. Hudson runs in. He can't get the ball. He's bustled by Judson and it's forced through for 1 point only.
Hawthorn, their 19th and 20th men on at the start of the second half. A worry for any coach.
Well, they're not in a good position at the moment, Mike, because of this, and also with the rain dropping away, it means that play becomes a bit more skillful. Here we see Dittrich got a break on the pack on the centre wing and put up the full forward. It's not a good kick, but funny. It's marked clearly.
Dittrich knocks it away. It's St Kilda going forward, but Moore again relieving the pressure. And look at the way they're crashing into each other. That's the only word to describe it. They're crashing into each other. Kick will be given further downfield. It's going to Rice. Rice is on the half-back flank on the outer side. He slips over as he comes in the kick. Still must be slippery in certain spots. Elliott of St Kilda with the ball up towards the pocket. Davis is there. Davis coming up. He's only 45 yards out. He kicks the result. One behind. Doesn't look as though it's going to be a high-scoring match, Bob Skilton.
Not at all, Mike. Here's Bustle kicking up towards centre half-back. In front of the pack was Ken Beck, but he couldn't grab it. It's punched down by Davis. Bonnie comes in. He's hit very heavily. It's a free kick to Bonnie. Bonnie's directly in front and only 20 yards out. Directly in front, 20 yards out. Bonnie coming in. It's straight through the middle. Bonnie's kicked 2 goals.
I see Hawthorn are looking as if they're struggling at the moment.
They are definitely, Mike. This appeared slightly the pattern just before half-time. I think St Kilda have gone on with the game, and the fact the rain has stopped has helped them open up the game and made them more confident, I feel.
No, this time a bounce. Just about forward pocket for the Saints. 40 yards from St Kilda's goal. Dittrich takes it, gets a high kick in the direction of the goal square. And the mark, good solid mark in defence by Norm Bustle.
Comment from Frank Adams. Here's Bob Skilton.
Bustle goes wide to the outer side of the ground. It's Manzi with nobody near him. Manzi steadies, swings it in towards goal. It's going, shepherded there, but Parkin comes over the top and punches it through for 1 point. The ball's knocked wide by down towards Heath. Heath now in the van, swings the ball back in towards centre half forward, and Alan Martello. Martello can't quite reach it. Leon Rice comes in. Martello in the van now. Kicks. It's going towards Lawrence. Lawrence takes the ball cleanly. Comes wide, drives it to the half-back flank. And up they fly. It's Beck who almost takes the mark. But Dittrich reaches the ball. On they come, and it's a free kick.
I'll tell you what, if Dittrich has a whack at somebody in a minute, he's quite entitled to.
Glenn Elliott, the St Kilda centre man. Elliott takes the ball across the ground. Angus almost there, but he can't quite take it. Stephen Ray leading in the race for the ball. He seems a little push, recovers quicker and has more pace than anybody else. Comes around and drives it down towards centre half forward. Up they fly. Green takes the mark. That's called play on by the umpire. He recovers quicker than any Hawthorn player and comes around and drives it towards goal. Is it? Isn't it? It's the goal. That's 37 goal. Giving St Kilda a great advantage at this stage of the game. Kilda on the
Well, if you don't find this exciting, there's something wrong with you. You're watching it through Channel 7 in Melbourne. The big fella, Dittrich, goes up. Scott's with him. Down to Davis it comes. He's well tackled. Over to Smith, however. Smith from the pocket kicks. Don't tell me. He's put it through. He's put it through.
St Kilda being anything else but happy with this break they've got at the moment. And Hawthorn, I think they're struggling, Mike. They can't seem to have a player to lift their side at all.
Made that Hawthorn were hunting or looking too much for Dittrich.
Well, he's a man that inspires the opposition, inspires his teammates, Mike, and he's certainly one to try and keep down, but not by the methods that they're using it, I think.
They're over-conscious of it, and that's the point I was making.
Well, you could say the same about St Kilda with Hudson, couldn't you?
Yes, right. Here's Keddy coming in. Oh, Keddy, it's a beautiful kick. Cowboy Neil appealing for the mark. He paid it.
Over the top. Out comes Bustle from fullback and drives the ball down towards the wing position. Keddy in the leads in the race for the ball. Des Marr comes in. Will be shepherded by Crimmins. And it goes down towards Lawrence all on his own. Breaking clear of Hudson. And Lawrence, a great player, seems shifted onto Hudson.
Position still on that outer side. Up they go. The mark to nobody. In comes Angus. Pushes the ball on. Rice is there. Angus will shepherd for him, but Neil bowls him over in no uncertain manner. Basenko, a hand pass to Dittrich. Dittrich now, who's come right into the game in this third quarter, gets it up towards centre-half forward. St Kilda going in hard as Stuart Trott kicks at the big ones. It's hit the post. Hit the post.
Michael, I can't remember any that would have been more hard-hitting than this one. Play going on as the ball's driven up right down the centre of the ground. Dittrich spoils, comes down, a chance here for Trott. Being held, and he'll take the free kick. Stuart Trott, one of St Kilda's best players in the second semi-final, and certainly playing well today. In a hurry to get on. Mulls, it comes down to the ground. Kicked along by Wilson, but not far. Trott gets the boot to it. Can't get it clear. Back towards Wilson. A desperate tackle. Makes him unload the ball quickly. Taken by Trott. Oh, what a shot. And down went Trott. Oh, there he is. And the players coming in here. Alan Jean's not too happy about the treatment. Puts the punt kick up towards the centre wing. Minot with the height advantage. Can't bring it down. Down on the ground it comes. Matthews diving on top of it. Dittrich hanging onto him and giving away the free kick. Matthews and Hawthorn fashion now plays on quickly. A punt kick up towards the half-forward flank. Neil's there. Uses his weight. Hudson taps it further forward. A nice knock right up towards the forward pocket. A chance for Rice. If he can handle the ball, in comes Moran. The goal. It's a ripper. Oh, an impossible try. But it's been put through by Leon Rice. Well, what I'd say is certainly a badly needed goal by the Hawthorn side.
Ray takes his kick. Not a bad one. Players move into position. There's a good mark to Ian Bremner of Hawthorn. And the siren goes, ending the third quarter of the 1971 Grand Final with Michael Williamson at the MCG bidding a welcome to the final quarter of the 1971 Grand Final, Hawthorn and St Kilda. We go into the final quarter. St Kilda have a 20-point advantage. Ron Barassi, any changes you can see?
Well, I can see a positional move, although it's a bit hard to tell because of the way Kendi puts his forward line, but Bob Keddy open up in the goal square and Peter Hudson out in the centre-half forward position, which may not mean a thing, of course.
Rice now kicks forward for the Hawks. A struggle going on. Lee Matthews to get the free kick. 65 yards. There's Hudson in the goal square. Neil behind him. Lawrence in front of him. It's a big kick. Don't tell me he's put it through. Oh, beautiful. A fantastic kick for us.
What do you think? I'd like to know what the others think, but they seem to open up a bit fresher.
They look that way, Ron. I think they've opened up with a great deal of determination.
Theodore over in the wing position. Theodore balks Porter. Well done, Theodore. Comes around the wing on the outer side. In towards the half forward. A good mark. A short mark taken in there by Kelvin Moore. The Hawthorn full-back in the centre-half back position. Drives out to the outer side of the ground. Up goes Maher from behind. Can't take it. Now he butters up. Trots on his ginger. He can't get it. Maher's looking for a free kick. And gets it. Plays on. Play on's the call now. It's a short kick going towards Lee Matthews. Oh, over the back goes Moran. Lee Matthews has got a clip of the free kick and gets this one too.
Trotter got unloaded in the third quarter as Matthews takes his kick down forward. They set themselves. Hudson is in that lot. There's a chance for Stevenson. He runs into a heap of trouble, as you saw. Taken by Lawrence. Can't get his kick. Picked up by Martello. He's being manhandled. Taken by Keddy. Keddy snaps. He put it through. 8 points of difference. 4 minutes into the final quarter.
St Kilda are a little bit tired. I've noticed a few of their kicks have gone astray, Mike, and this is a sign of a tired side. Not a good sign for Alan Jeans at the moment. It'd be interesting to see what he would do.
He's worried. There's Alan Jeans.
He's made one move, Mike. He's putting Davis back to full forward and Breen to centre half forward. I think it's good thinking.
The ball has bounced. Martello of Hawthorn drives him forward. Hudson comes in there. The ball escapes him, however. Through comes little Crimmins. Crimmins has it. He's running into an open goal. He kicks. He's put it through. It's his second. Just on 5 minutes. Hawthorn have kicked 3 goals in 3 minutes. Wait for the bounce. There it goes, and up they go. Minot was there. The ball knocked forward, taken by Moran. Couldn't get a kick in. Through comes Smith. The ball there goes Hawthorn's way. Hudson, Lawrence went high up on his back. Play on is the call. Hudson's down. The ball picked up by Matthews of Hawthorn. Hawthorn going forward. Here's a go in the pocket. Keddy couldn't hold the mark. Picked up by Wilson. He's played a free kick. Jeff Crouch, any doubt about it?
In the back. It wasn't a mark. He played it in the back.
An important kick, this one. It comes up. Put it through for one behind.
Mike Porter, the Hawthorn half-back flanker. Started the game on a half-forward flank when Robert Day went off into the half-back. Now comes Day in towards centre half forward. You'll see them fly there, and Hudson pulls down a great mark. There's Hudson. Hudson plays on and drives the ball down towards the goal square. There's Keddy behind Colling. It's a good mark too. Keddy's off the... But it's a 1 point only.
1 point and scores are level as Colling kicks out. Comes along the member stand flank. Rice races for the ball, overruns it. Taken by Cowboy Neal. Up to the wing position on the member stand side. Trapped by Manzi. Manzi of St Kilda in towards Breen. Breen fumbled the mark, but he's well clear of Bustle. Breen now down forward. There's a tussle between Moore and Davis. And Calvin Moore takes a very strong, steady, courageous mark. Hawthorn kicking up to the scoreboard end. Scott goes in there with Minot. In comes Wilson. Gets a hurried kick. It's Hawthorn going forward now. The ball comes back. It's going in all directions. Taken by Martello. Martello a long kick down forward. A battle roar going on. Is it a mark to the head? Played it to Keddy. Look at John Kennedy. He's 12 yards out. Directly in front. He kicks. Hawthorn are in front. Hawthorn are in front. At the 10-minute mark in the final quarter. Comment from Ron Barassi.
Well, Mike, it looks as though this move of Kennedy's to put Bob Keddy up in the goal square, in the goal front, is a winning move so far.
It's a ball up. A ball up, 25 yards out from Hawthorn's goal. Scoreboard in. Up they go. Hudson's in there with Minot. Goes to Martello. A quick kick from Martello. Oh, 1 behind only.
Neil Basenko, half-back flank for St Kilda. Goes straight up the centre of the ground. It's Breen on the back of the pack. He can't hold the mark. It comes down towards Pays. In comes Leon Rice. Handballs across there to David Parkin. And Parkin does a drop kick straight towards Don Scott. It whips it over towards Keddy. Keddy's going towards the goal. Will it make it? Yes, it's a goal! Look at John Kennedy there. You can see the joy on Kennedy's face. Hawthorn go to a 2-goal, 1-1.
St Kilda, a real fist in the stomach, and a reverse to Hawthorn.
16 and a half minutes of the final quarter gone. There's Moran of St Kilda driving forward. Moore and Davis doing battle once again. But Moore, too good. Yes, 7 in Adelaide. What a thriller it is. Will Hawthorn take it out, or will St Kilda come back and show a bit of that form that they showed in the third quarter? Marr tries a short one up towards Crimmins. Intercepted by Moran. Moran kicks a high one, doesn't travel a great distance. Picked up by Crimmins, who's really lifted his play in this last quarter. Down forward it goes. A chance for Pays. Couldn't quite get to it. Keddy's in there. Keddy picks up, he screws around, he snaps. It's close, I can tell you. Last quarter.
Mike, there were 3 St Kilda players against Keddy on that occasion. Hayes almost took the mark. It came down, and a remarkable effort by Keddy to get that one. Another change of the forwards by St Kilda.
18 minutes into the final quarter of the 1971 Grand Final. There's a chance now for St Kilda to go forward. But, yes, that's a change. Breen has gone back to full forward. Bonnie comes in. Bonnie kicks. He's put it through. St Kilda come back. 3 goals to John Bonney. Back in the centre, the ball is bounced by umpire Peter Shields. There they go. Ball knocked away by Scott. Knocked further afield for Hawthorn. Lawrence is after it, but who's coming in from the side? It's Judson. Judson screws it around, but Rice is standing there. Rice takes the mark. Kicks it down forward. Kitty's mark. Kitty's mark. Over to Hudson. Hudson's broken the record. An unselfish play.
It's not a goal, Mike. It's not a goal.
Oh, no.
Yes, quite right, Mike. You can't do that sort of thing.
He had stop play.
Kelly is 12 yards out, directly in front. Put it through. That's 4 to Kelly in this quarter. Oh, boy, oh, boy. 19 points of difference in favour of Hawthorn. As St Kilda go forward, Trott has it over there on the half-forward flank on the outer side. Kicks up towards Davis. St Kilda travelling forward with ease as Davis kicks. He's put it through. This is not all over yet. Elliott now forces the ball out here towards Pays. Pays eventually traps it, tackled by Rice. Pays gets his kick in towards centre half-forward. Waiting there is Bussell. And Bussell marks at the true centre half-back position. In they come for the ball. It's knocked away, however. It's kicked forward by Basenko. Basenko running through, kicks up towards centre half-forward. But waiting there is the Hawthorn skipper, David Parkin.
Out of the ground.
26 and a half minutes of the final quarter of the 1971 grand final gone.
Up they go. Scott gets it over the back. Wilson and comes out to Bremner. Bremner kicks it wide and Matthews comes in, takes the mark and now plays on. Drives the ball round towards Marr. Des Marr traps the ball. Swings it in towards the goal square. It's going over the top of it. Hudson! 15 yards out.
Will he get it?
On a slight angle.
You want to see
able to kick the goal.
Bobby, the police moving into position all around the boundary here. Hudson has got 3. He's equal Bob Pratt's record of 150. Will he put this one through? How he must feel. Oh, he's no more than 8 yards out. He should kick it. Up he comes. He kicks. Oh! Oh, no. He was concentrating so much he ran into the man on the mark. Trott now to take his kick. Goes forward, up they go. It's taken by Bonney. Bonney of St Kilda running around. Bonney kicks down forward. Green has the sit here. Up he goes. Green comes out with the ball. Green into an open goal. Yes. It's there. That's Green's third. 7 points of difference, will I be right? Alan Jeans, Des Nesbitt's chairman of selectors at St Kilda. Back in the centre. Can the Saints get out of it? Up they go. Scott knocks the ball away for Hawthorn. Taken by Crimmins. Crimmins gets a hurried kick forward. Taken by Matthews. Matthews a hand pass to Hudson. Hudson going for a run. He steadies. He kicks. Oh, my God, he's missed it. Oh, look at him. He's put it out of bounds on the full. Ron Barassi, it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. You just, in a nightmare, you wouldn't put down a script like that from Hudson.
I don't think that he's destined to break that record somehow. Judson, time running out for the Saints. It's a long quarter, this one. Judson takes his kick, goes to the flank position on the outer side. The sun comes out as the ball hits the ground and Heath sends it back to the wing position. Siren goes! Siren goes! Hawthorn are premiers, 1971. Hawthorn are premiers, and the final scoreboard here reads, let's have a look at it, as John Kennedy is being hugged and congratulated. And the final scoreboard, Hawthorn 12-10-82, St Kilda 11-9-75.